Hi, I'm Subhashni, and welcome back to this episode of our Python codes. We've been through a lot in the last few days, right from being able to use codes, print factors, try our hands on arithmetic operators of different kinds. Some of them which were different include using a double asterisk to do exponential or power, the double division sign, which converts the quotient into the nearest whole number, and the percentage division sign, which gives us the remainder. Now, today we will also briefly cover the fact that if you have multiple arithmetic operators in Python, the process sequence remains what it remains in mathematics, which is BODMAS. And that is the sequence in which Python will solve for the solution. We had then looked at some logical operators, and these are very, very important in the sense that they allow you to create the right decisions, right? So you've made models and now you want to implement them. What you really want are the creation of decision support systems where the system itself looks at the data and gives you an outcome, tells you if it's right or wrong. And this is where the Boolean operators come in. Okay. The most common one is the equal to when you want to check out if something is equal to something, because the equal to sign as such within code is used for assignment. So to really write equal to, what you need is to put a double equal to sign. This works very well both in the, so I'm running it out for you. 15 is equal to 15. Yes, true. Now this is less than equal to, so 12 is less than equal to 121. Yes, absolutely true. And now I would want to run it out for you on, strings. So ABC is equal to ABC, and it will tell you, yes, this is true. Okay. Now, though this is true, if I was to write ABC is equal to ABC, you will notice that it will actually give you false, right? Why is it giving you false? It's giving you false because it is case sensitive. So Python is case sensitive. Okay. That's why. Now, after this, we can look at all the comparison operators, therefore. So yes, the equal to sign, not equal to sign. So this is a different one. This is something which you might want to specially try out. Right? Okay. Greater than, less than, this we know. Greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. So I think the not equal to sign is going to be about the only one which we are not very confident of. We can, of course, write it for one by one. So, or we can write it after giving assignments like it's done here. X is equal to 10, Y is equal to 5. So then let's see what each one of these mean. And when you look at it, yes, 10 is equal to 5. No. Result is not equal, true. The result is greater, 10 is greater than 5, true. 5 is greater than or 10 is less than 5, false. Right? So here you can get all the conditional outcomes. There is one more thing to realize, and that is the fact that writing the and or operations. So here you can see in the screen, I have x is equal to 5, y is equal to 10, and I want to test out if x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0 and print the result. And the next thing I want to test out is x is greater than 5 and y is greater than 5. So if I want to check out for both, you can see what is the outcome. It shows very clearly that yes, x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0, but no, x is not greater than 5 and y is greater than 5. Now, instead of greater than, if I just did greater than equal to, this answer would change. So I'll just take it here and run it. And here you will notice that the answer has actually changed. Right? So this is a simple thing to remember, that you can do the and operations, you can do the or operations. What does or help you understand? If any one of the conditions is met. Okay, so x is greater than a or x is greater than b. Here x is 75, 75 is greater than 50, or 75 is greater than 40, and the answer will be true. Okay, so these are very simple ways to test yourself as well as to understand if you are getting the right answers out. Okay, so I'll just, how do I ensure that I don't run certain codes? If you remember, I can just put a hash tag here, and the hash will ensure that the system doesn't consider this to be a part of the code, right? So if I run it like this, it'll say, yes, this is true, absolutely true. But if I say X is less than A or X is less than B, it'll suddenly tell you, no, it's not true, it's false. Okay. So you can try out all of these. Now, if you're wondering if you can get these codes for yourself, then yes, if you're part of my class, you do get the links to the codes, all the codes that get taught in the course. And you can obviously reach out to me if you want to check out. For the existing students, please just go to your Google Drive and you will find it. Okay. If I want to check out the next code, so I guess we know X is a greater than A, or X is greater than B, it will come as true. Now I could try out any other thing also. Now let me try this one, which is B is greater than 10 or it is not A. So what am I saying it now? I'm saying B should be greater than 10 or not A. And then yes, if I run it, it will tell me it is true. It is either greater than 10 or it is not A. Okay. Okay. So this is the new operator you might see, which is the not operator. Now here is another interesting use case. Value is equal to true. Result is not value. Okay. So if I say print the result, it will tell me it is not value, therefore it is not true, which is means it's false. Okay. So there is no shade of gray. It's always true or false. Okay. Now, another interesting thing for you to note is that logical operators have a certain order of precedence when combined with other operators, right? So the first thing that the system, just like BODMAS, is a sequence for arithmetic operations. There is a sequence for logical operations, and NOT is the one which will be done first, followed by and then finally by OR. Okay. So this is a small bit about the syntax, which you must remember, which is that if you were to use all of these or any two of these, first it'll do the not, then it'll do the and, then it'll do the or. So here we go. If you notice here, I will. Okay. So what have we asked? We have asked a simple question saying X is less than Y and Y is less than Z, or X is greater than 0. Any of this condition, right? So X is less than Y and Y is less than Z. This is one set of conditions. First, it will run this and then it will run this to give you an answer which says that yes, it's true. What actually happened was it was a sequence run. What did it first do? It did the and part. Then second, it did the or part and then gave you the result. Okay. So if you look at it, yes, it gave you the result because it went in this order. Okay. Now here is some self work, and I wish you will do it as a part of whatever you've learned till now. I want you to create a logical sequence to understand if a student is good enough to qualify as a distinction student. The condition is that he should get at least 80% in maths and English and at least 60% in science. And then try the same logic out for student 1 who gets the following marks: English 90, maths 78 and science 80, and student 2 who gets English 80, maths 86 and science 78. So I do hope you will finish this and then come for the next video.